Well, it's another weekend update from Botany Bay Farm. So it's been 3 weeks, I think since my last update, and that's because first week we were crazy busy. It was our first chicken processing of the year, and so I didn't have a lot of time. I had time to record some of the stuff that went on, but not a lot of time to put it together. And then second week, I lost a camera, so I don't have a lot of footage from that week. And then this week I'll talk about what happened. So 3 weeks ago, the pigs went out on pasture. So they came out of the hoop house right into the forest next to them. And so as soon as I opened up that gate for them to go out, they were in a line just eating the grass right in front of them. It was so cute. And then they also started digging through. There were some old compost piles where it was just the base of them. You know, the tractor couldn't get all of it, so it left a little bit. Those are full of worms and all kinds of grubs and stuff. And so they just dug all that up right away, going after everything they could find there. And so with those, they get moved every week from now on. So they have about a 1/4 acre area in the woods, and they're our brush hogs. They're cleaning out all the brush. So last week, the herd was coming around close to the corral. So I opened up the laneway for them to go into it, and it's real nice to have them. They're used to getting moved every day, and they also know how to get in and out there. The lead cow kind of just guides them all in. So I opened up the laneway and had to herd them kind of, towards it, and then they figured out where to go, and they walked right into the corral. Let me tell you, I don't need extreme sports as long as you got cattle sorting. It's an adrenaline rush. It's scary because you got these huge animals, and you're trying to get them into the head gate, and then through the head gate, and then you get their calves in there, and you got angry mamas. And because what we wanted to do was get the calves in the head gate so we can castrate, because we have 2 bull calves that need castration. So we banded one, and then I had to cut the other one, and I'd rather band. So in the future, that's what we'll try to do. And then this week, one of the things I've been doing is, if you've seen in previous farm updates with our cow bedding, how we put wood chips down and then had the pigs go through it, that's all been tilled up, and so now it's ready to go out on the field. And I've been so busy with other stuff, I finally got around to doing it. And so I got the tractor out there and our old manure spreader. It's like a 1940-something John Deere manure spreader, and I was kind of afraid how it'd do. And it did fine, but on the second time around the field, I hit a bump funny, and the tractor front tires twisted and heard this loud snap, and I knew exactly what happened. There's a gear in the steering box of the tractor that's had problems before. We had to fix it up, and it happened again. And so I limped the tractor back to the shop, pulled off the instrument panel, pulled off the gas tank, the oil air filter, and a bunch of other stuff to get at the steering box. And gear in there had busted. 2 teeth on it had busted out. So I'll take that in Monday to a welding shop, and they'll weld up where the gear tooth should be, and then I'll grind it down so it's got the right shape and put it back in there. That's what I did a couple years ago, and that worked fine. That's it for the weekend update.